And a pleasant good afternoon, everyone, and welcome back to another broadcast here on RioSportsLive.com. We are coming to you today from Los Fresnos, Texas, and we got a little extra bonus coverage of our tournament coverage of the Tournament of Champions as they are getting set for the three-point shootout and the slam dunk contest. This will be the three-point shootout. We'll have that broadcast live for you. They're still trying to track down all the entrants and get the list of names that are involved, so we're still a little beyond the actual start of this event. They've had shooters out here from all kinds of angles, and all the teams have representatives in this three-point shootout. We've got some representatives as well for the dunk contest, but right now we're getting set for the three-point shootout. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll get you closer and hopefully have that list of participants. Three-point shootouts from the Tournament of Champions in Los Fresnos, Texas continues after this on RioSportsLive.com.
What's up, everybody? I'm Xavier. This is Sarge, and we're the owners of King Cuts Barbershop, and this is the King Cuts crew. Welcome to King Cuts.
We specialize in all kinds of men's cuts and hair designs. Keep yourself groomed. We'll take care of the rest. King Cuts, where fresh cuts are served daily.
TVNS specializes in provider services, respite care, and emergency response services. TVNS are pioneers in the home care industry, in service for over 37 years. 11 locations from Brownsville to Corpus Christi, from Harlingen to Laredo.
Today's game is sponsored by TVNS, the pioneers in serving our community with the highest quality in provider services.
Truck Techs in Harlingen is your source for lifts, wheels, and tires. Talking trucks of any size, any model, and any year. Specializing in accessories with top-of-the-line products to bring that special look to your truck in a professional way. Lifts, wheels, and tires, with financing available too. Call today or stop by Truck Techs in Harlingen.
Welcome back again to our broadcast here at Los Fresnos United at the Dome here on a Friday afternoon. Early coverage of this tournament tips off with the three-point shootout contest. They're still filing fans and students into this gym. They're expecting to pack this place to the gills and have a standing room only crowd before this is said and done, as we have the three-point shootout, and then we'll follow that up with the actual slam dunk contest. The teams involved in this year's Tournament of Champions include 4 teams from around the Rio Grande Valley, including the host team, Los Fresnos Falcons, the Harlingen Cardinals, McAllen Rowe, and Edinburgh Vela. The 4 teams that we have not seen yet in action in this tournament are Euless Trinity, San Antonio Reagan, Uvalde, and Poly. Those 4 teams were all placed in bracket play before this thing started, and they awaited the outcomes of yesterday's games between the 4 teams from the Rio Grande Valley. And so today's action will start bracket play with Euless Trinity taking on Harlingen. That'll be played on this court a little bit later on today. The first game will have Los Fresnos taking on San Antonio Reagan on this court. And then in the other gym, we've got McAllen Rowe in their game, and Edinburgh Vela will be playing. Now, I did have another crew that was expected to be here being set up. Haven't seen them show up just yet, so we're hoping that the Medrano boys can make it for the broadcast of those 2 games in the other gym. Meanwhile, Freddie Heredia is busy over in Hidalgo as we're covering the 7th annual Pirate Classic. So those basketball fans wanting to watch some basketball throughout the day into the night, well, we got you covered with the Hidalgo Pirate Classic going on. All winners bracket games will be broadcast over from that gym, including the semifinals and the championship, and all 4 quarterfinals will be tipping off here momentarily in that tournament at the Hidalgo High School main gym. They're still filing in. Again, they're going to file in lots of students here. It was a special occasion for the students throughout Los Fresnos, both through the middle school and the high school, and they will file them in. You can see them already coming in and establishing themselves behind the main goal, which is where the three-point shootout will take place And then after we wrap up the three-point shootout, we'll clear the air and then get you set for the slam dunk competition. We were talking with some of the coaches, and they were like, yeah, I've got guys that can dunk. I've got guys that can compete in a dunk contest. So we're excited to see who shows up and what kind of acrobatic dunks we can come up with, and we'll also take a look at the sharpshooters in the three-point shootout. We'll take a break, and when we come back, we'll get you set. Hopefully, we're going to get that list of participants. That's the most critical part of my job right now, is trying to know who's going to be the shooters. We'll find that out after this on RealSportsLive.com. Life is good when you're in a custom home built by Camino Real Builders. Luxury living done right. Beautiful, spacious floor plans and unique touches you won't find anywhere else. Visit our website to see our model homes or bring your own ideas. Let us build your dream home.
Ladies, does your man need to lose weight, gain muscle mass, or increase his stamina and endurance? Has he been procrastinating about going to the doctor? Is he having health issues like obesity, diabetes, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, or poor blood circulation? Alpha Men's Primary Care is the answer. Call today and learn how they can help your man increase his stamina and endurance. Start living a healthier lifestyle and feeling younger. Call Alpha Men's Primary Care today. A family practice for men, by men.
Children's Depot, the education station, is a Texas Rising Star 4-star facility which is the highest rating in quality care. Open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. Call today for pre-K 3 and pre-K 4 enrollment.
Fans, mark the day and make your plans to attend the Party on the Boulevard in Mercedes February 2nd. It's a festival featuring a beer garden, food trucks, 2 music stages, artisans, competitions, pet parade, and more. Family-friendly event. Admission is free. Check out the Facebook and the website at Party on the Boulevard. Saturday, February 2nd, along the boulevard at the Rio Grande Valley Livestock Showgrounds in Mercedes, Texas. Be there. It won't be a party without you.
A Piece of Cake by Ibarra's in Harlingen is a sweet stop for cakes, cookies, and pastries. The best in town for specialty cakes made to order. Sweetbread, cookies, pies, or how about cupcakes? At A Piece of Cake by Ibarra's, try a Texas-style cinnamon roll, or how about some tamales? Wedding cakes, graduations, you dream it and they can make it. The best in town is A Piece of Cake by Ibarra's in Harlingen.
Back here on RealSportsLive.com, well, they cleared the goal area, which is a good sign. And I've got the first list of participants that are going to be involved in the three-point shootout, as each team has one representative that'll be involved in the three-point shootout. Nikki Rowe, it'll be Jose Yebra, the sophomore, who will be shooting to represent McAllen Rowe. For Harlingen, Antonio Aguilar, a senior, will be on the court for the three-point shootout. Ryan Griffith from San Antonio Reagan, another senior. Andrew Brown from Trinity will be in the three-point shooting contest. And Tyler Alvarez from Los Fresnos, the host school, will be in the three-point shootout. Poly and Uvalde have yet to arrive. We don't know exactly who's going to be representing those two teams. And Josh Diaz, by the way, for Vela. So we've got Vela, Los Fresnos, Trinity, San Antonio Reagan, Harlingen, and Nikki Rowe, all with their list of who's going to be in the three-point shootout. We'll have the shootout, we'll have the list of participants finalized, and then we'll have the format on how they're going to play this out. As again, you can see as we scan this camera, there is a big crowd that's filing into this gym, and they're expecting all the seats to be filled. They're expecting a standing room only by the time the dunk contest actually gets underway. Three-point shootout. We're still waiting for the last 2 participants to ink their name on the list. And when that happens, then we'll get you set. Three-point shootout first. Dunk contest coming up a little bit later on. This is live coverage from United in Los Fresnos. It's a Tournament of Champions special event. Back after this.
shirts or jackets, then you want Master Stitch. Custom embroidery and screen printing are what we do. Any logo or design, great quality at the right price. For shirts like this, it's Master Stitch. 2500 US 281 Edinburgh.
The bonds we create with our pets can be powerful. A man's best friend really isn't just about dogs, but about any animal companion that brings us joy and unconditional love. Losing a loved one is heart-wrenching, but losing a pet can be just as difficult. Unconditional love deserves unmatched service, which is why we offer pet services for those special pets that become a special part of the family. We serve all the members of your family.
Back here on RioSportsLive.com as we're set to start this thing off at 1 o'clock. And what it's going to do, it's going to push everything backwards as far as what we're having done here. Broadcast of games were scheduled to take place at 3 o'clock and 4:30. I think that's going to get pushed back. Start of this three-point shootout was already supposed to be going on. Of course, we've got games in the other gym. And just got confirmation from Mario and Eric Madrano that they are en route, making their way down to get set up for the broadcast from the other gym. So every game from this tournament will be covered here on RioSportsLive.com from this tournament. Three-point shootout is first. Jose Yebra from Nicky Rowe, Antonio Aguilar from Harlingen, Ryan Griffith from San Antonio Reagan, Andrew Brown from Euless Trinity, Tyler Alvarez from Los Fresnos, and Josh Diaz from Vela. Still waiting the names from the Poly and Uvalde teams on who's going to be in the three-point shootout as far as those two players. The dunk contest, I've got the roster already for that, other than the representative from Uvalde. Ricky Altamirano from Los Fresnos will be in the dunk contest today. Davian Watlington from San Antonio Reagan. Romel Logan from Euless Trinity. Kenyon Williams from Euless Trinity. And Andrew Noonley from Euless Trinity will also be in the dunk contest, but that's going to come up a little bit later on. First, we got to get the three-point shootout and establish who the sharpshooter of this tournament is going to be. They're still waiting again for the Uvalde and Poly teams to arrive, and now it's going to get a little more difficult for them to arrive as they're piling in more and more students into this gymnasium for this competition. We'll get you set. We're getting closer, but we're not there yet. Three-point shootout continues after this on RioSportsLive.com.
Car Wash has it all. Bring your ride and we'll make it right. Save $5 on the Golden Monster Wash with your ticket stub. Interior wipe down, vacuum, and polish. Relax and grab a bite while we make your ride look new again. That's the good stuff. Monster Car Wash, number one.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles is your source for vintage, antique collectibles, vinyl records, and more. Located at 206 East Jackson in historic downtown Harlingen, it's Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles. It's a step back in time with a soundtrack like none other. Open Monday through Saturday, filled with memories and more. Forever Memories is for you.
Needing a treat before or after the big game? Then, when in Harlingen, stop in at the Scoop Ice Cream Parlor and Deli and treat yourself to some amazing things. Ice creams, shakes, sundaes, banana splits, and that's just a sample. If you can dream it, they can make it at the Scoop in Harlingen. From the deli comes a variety of sandwiches that is sure to bring you back for more. Hamburgers and hot dogs served every day. Open Tuesday through Saturday, 11 to 7, Sundays from 12 to 6. On F Street in Harlingen, it's the Scoop Ice Cream Parlor and Deli.
Back here on RioSportsLive.com, Ronnie Zamora now taking over the public address announcing as he is trying to get everything set up. We got another contestant signed in, and that's Uvalde's Jose Lubanis. He'll be another sophomore in this three-point shootout. So we got 2 sophomores and 5 seniors thus far. Still waiting to who will represent Poly in the three-point shootout. Again, last night we tipped this tournament off with Los Fresnos falling to McAllen Rowe and Edinburgh Vela avenged an earlier season loss with a victory over Harlingen. So those 4 teams all have a little tournament experience coming into day 2. And they'll be taking on the 4 teams that were idle last night. Some were traveling. I saw Euless Trinity arrive last night. They were able to watch some of the game. San Antonio Reagan is here. Uvalde, their team is here. And no appearance yet from Poly. But they're going to have a little more difficulty getting into this gym as they're filing in students and they're filing in fans. So there's a bus situation outside this dome. We're at United. This is Los Fresnos United campus and at the dome, meaning if you're coming to this event to watch either the slam dunk contest a little bit later on or coming to the basketball games themselves, don't go to Los Fresnos High School. That won't get you there, my friends. You've got to take the early exit. Easiest directions, come down Highway 100 off of I-77, and you'll make a right turn at the light with the stripes. That's the easiest directions I can give you. If you make that right turn, you'll see the dome about a mile down on your right-hand side. Kevin Naro, the Valley Morning Star, informed me he's on his way. Might get his thoughts on this three-point shootout and the dunk contest. The Roll Warriors, Jose Yebra. The Harlingen Cardinals, Antonio Aguilar. San Antonio Reagan, Ryan Griffith. Euless Trinity, Andrew Brown. Los Fresnos, Tyler Alvarez. Vela, Josh Diaz. Uvalde, Jose Lubanis. Who will represent Poly? We'll find that out and get this tournament three-point shootout underway after this.
Our professional advisors at Employee Retirement Service have been providing financial and retirement planning for many years for employees of different employment.
To help fulfill your retirement needs, come experience the difference with us.
And let's plan your retirement together. Call us at 956-440-8774 to schedule your appointment today.
Chewy's Custom Sports in San Benito is right there for you when it comes to supporting your teams, schools, and organizations. A veteran-owned business dedicated to helping out regardless of the team or season. Let Chewy's design your hats or shirts with state-of-the-art embroidery. Let Chewy's design and print your shirts for the next big game. How about custom engraved top-of-the-line mugs, buttons, banners? Call Chewy's Custom Sports today.
Head to downtown Harlingen for great food, shopping, fitness, and fun. Welcome to Coletti's. Take a break for a quick lunch with handmade burgers, pastas, salads, sandwiches, and pizza. After a long day, have dinner with us where we have over 20 new menu items. Join us for Margarita Fridays and live music Fridays and Saturdays on the patio. Make any day memorable at Coletti's. Visit colettis.net. Downtown Harlingen. It's where you belong.
I want to welcome you back here at Los Fresnos on a Friday. It's an afternoon, and this is a special presentation of the three-point shootout. We'll follow this up with a presentation of the slam dunk contest at the Tournament of Champions, the 2018 version. We have the lineup set up as who's going to participate in this three-point shootout, and you can see some of the shooters are out there getting warmed up, getting tuned in, and ready to participate in this eventual shootout. We're still waiting for one last entrant, and that will be who will be shooting representing Poly High School. The rundown, if you are just joining us, is set as far as the other schools. There's 8 schools in this tournament this season, the inaugural Tournament of Champions. And it looks like this, a couple of sophomores as the Kalaniki Rose Jose Yebra Jr. will be shooting as a sophomore, and Uvalde's Jose Lubanis, who is a sophomore, will be shooting. And then it's all seniors thus far in the mix. Antonio Aguilar from Harlingen, Ryan Griffith from San Antonio Reagan, Andrew Brown from Trinity, that's Euless Trinity, Tyler Alvarez from Los Fresnos, and Josh Diaz from Edinburgh Vela. Now the teams, you can see the teams are all out. They're moving them onto the floor. This is the teams that are going to be playing in the games a little bit later on. They're all moving onto the floor to make more room for fans that are filing in here to watch this three-point shootout and eventually watch the slam dunk contest. We're up pretty high up here, but we're still going to have to get around some crowd, I have a feeling, before this is all said and done. They told me they expected the stands to be filled. They expected to be standing room only to the right side, which would be the north goal. And these bleachers would be filled behind the south goal, which is where the three-point shootout and the slam dunk contest are scheduled to take place. Again, they put the teams on the floor. They were all seated up here around us, and they started moving them down onto the floor itself to make more room for fans that are filing in for this competition. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll hopefully have the first participant, and we'll get this three-point shootout underway. Till then, take a break. Enjoy the advertisers that are helping us bring us broadcasts just like this. Trevino's Restaurant in Edinburgh, now serving quality, fresh, delicious food. Treat your taste buds and enjoy the relaxing atmosphere. Join us from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day, Friday and Saturday until midnight. Trevino's. Looking to add that special look to your home? Then stop by Nip and Tuck Draperies in downtown Harlingen. With a wide assortment of draperies, blinds, bedspreads, and more, they specialize in creating exactly what you want. Quilting done right in the shop, in the workroom. Open Monday through Friday, or call today for free estimates at 956-428-4331. Visit us on Facebook or stop by 214 East Jackson. It's Nip and Tuck Draperies as you shop downtown Harlingen. Back here on RioSportsLive.com, we are getting closer to the three-point shootout getting underway. They scheduled this event to start at 1:15. Obviously, we're behind schedule on that, and that means we're pushing even further back on the slam dunk competition here today, as that takes place after this three-point shootout. Still no word on who's going to be shooting from Poly High School. We do have everyone else that's in tow, and everyone, as I was looking out on the floor, I think they're all here actually taking their warm-up shots as we get set for this competition. Yeber, the sophomore out of Nicky Rowe, senior Antonio Aguilar out of Harlingen, and San Antonio Reagan's Ryan Griffith are all down on the north goal warming up. In the mix is what you see out here, out there shooting, Josh Diaz from Edinburgh Vela, and also Euless Trinity's Andrew Brown, and Jose Lubanis has been shooting away, getting warmed up. They sound the buzzer. I think we're getting closer to starting this thing off, but still nobody from Poly has signed up as of yet for this three-point shootout. Now the slam dunk contest, we've got participants listed in that. Los Fresnos' Ricky Altamirano, San Antonio Reagan's Davian Watlington, and then three players from Euless Trinity, Romel Logan, Kenyon Williams, and Andrew Nunley will all be participating in the dunk contest thus far. We do have a Uvalde listing, but they haven't brought a player's name up here to me for that dunk contest. But first things first, we'll get the three-point shootout and get that underway. Get a champion established. They'll hand out a trophy for that And then we'll come back with the broadcast of the slam dunk competition. I think we're getting closer now as the music is quieting down. So we may not have a representative from Poly in this competition at all. First annual 2018 version of the Tournament of Champions here at Edinburgh, at Los Fresnos. Reminding you fans, we also have tournament action going on right now from Hidalgo as the 7th annual Pirate Classic tipped off yesterday. And we have coverage going from that throughout the day. 5 racks of balls here for each player. So we are ready for the first shooter. And everything will take place on one goal. So unlike some of the competitions in which you have 2 goals going on at the same time, you're able to focus on one goal, one shooter, and get an indication of how they're faring against the other competition. Kevin Naro for the Valley Morning Star is making his way up here. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back. We'll get our first shooter on the court after this. Fans, we want to take this time to thank Alamo Ironworks for helping sponsor this broadcast. Alamo Ironworks for all your industrial steel needs, industrial supplies, steel products, and fabrications. Alamo Ironworks on the Expressway in Edinburgh, Texas.
Stop today at 523 Express Printing, 1 block from UTRGV in Edinburgh. For copies, school, marketing, or fundraising materials, it's the place for printing needs. Business cards, labels, invitations, letters, signs, banners, and more. Call 523 Express Printing today. For your construction needs in the Rio Grande Valley, check out Hosanna Construction in FAR. Formerly known as Guzman Construction, Hosanna Construction can design and build your home or take care of your home improvements. 802 East Expressway 83, FAR, Texas, Hosanna Construction. Formerly known as Guzman Construction. Call now for free consultations at 956-435-0381. Hosanna Construction, committed to serving you.
I opened Alex Ron with the intention to give people in Brownsville and those who visit us a very unique experience in the area of retail. We saw the need to give people a personal experience that only a boutique could provide. Here in Alex and Raw, what we work for is searching for different pieces, textures we bring from India, from Mexico, trying to make this a different experience. The people to find treasures here in their own valley. It's a pleasure to welcome everybody and making them a part of our family. We invite you to discover Brownsville. You can't miss it.
Back here, and we are again getting closer to the start of this three-point shootout. My wife Dahlia at the helm on the camera. They bring all the shooters out. And we'll see who, if they go in the list they gave me, it should be Jose Yebra Jr. that'll be shooting first out of Nicky Rowe. They've got 7 shooters on the floor, so we may not have anyone shooting from Poly here in this shootout. 5 racks of balls. 5 balls in each rack, so 25 per round. Right now they've got 1 minute on the clock. But again, we're waiting for them to announce the actual rules to this competition and how they'll play it out. Ronnie Zamora now talking.
We have 7 shooters representing schools from the Valley and all over Texas. We'll do each one of them right now. First of all, from McAllen Nicky Room High School, Jose Yebra Jr.
Jose Yebra Jr. introduced to the crowd. Antonio Aguilar out of Harlingen meets the crowd. Ryan Griffith from San Antonio Reagan. Euless Trinity's Andrew Brown. Josh Diaz representing Edinburgh Vela. Lubanos. That's Jose Lubanos from Uvalde. And there's your roar of the crowd for the hometown favorite Tyler Alvarez, Los Fresnos Falcons. So each rack will have 5 balls. There will be a money ball, the final ball, which is worth 2 points. Everything else is worth 1 point. And they do have 1 minute to get off, in this case, 25 shots if you want to shoot them all.
Give me 4 rebounders. 5 rebounders. Thank you. 5 rebounders, please. Okay, we're going to ask everyone, the other guys on the floor to have a seat.
We are set to go. This is Jose Yebra Jr. stepping on the floor first.
First shooter from McAllen Nicky Rowe High School, Jose Yebra Jr.
And Yebra wants the crowd to get behind him just a little bit.
All right, and Jose is ready.
And 1 minute on the clock, and away we go.
3, 2, 1, go!
Yebra starts out with hitting his first, now his second. He hit 3 there. Yebra now getting on target here. Hits just 1 on that rack of balls. Yebra has hit 6 thus far. There's number 7. And time expires. He hit that shot. Yebra ends up with 11 points, and that's how we get it started. You can see you just can't take a lot of time to get these shots off. Jose Yebra with 11 points. And now Antonio Aguilar from Harlingen will make his way out on the floor in this first round of this 3-point shootout competition. Top of the circle is his money ball rack, which means all shots made at the top of the key are worth 2 points. Everything else worth 1. And Aguilar is ready to shoot. Here we go. Every one of these are worth 1 point. There's his first. Hits 2 of his last 3 on that first rack. Five points. There's his 6th, 3 in a row. Made 4 in a row out of that rack. Antonio Aguilar. These are all worth 2 each. That's 6 in a row he's made. He's now got 14 points. Still 24 seconds left on the clock. 15, still 17 seconds left. 12 seconds as he gets to the final rack. Aguilar with 16 points, still 6 seconds to go. Can get maybe 2 more shots off. Got that one, and here's his final shot. Made it. 17 points for Antonio Aguilar. He takes the lead here in this first round of shooting. Jose Yebra Jr. had 11 for Nicky Rowe. Antonio Aguilar finished with 17. And now we'll look for Ryan Griffith for San Antonio Reagan to make his way onto the floor. And the first rack of balls is Ryan Griffith's money ball. So all of these are worth 2 apiece right out of the gate. And Griffin gets it started. All of these worth 2 apiece. He hit just 1 from his money ball. Everything else worth 1 apiece. Gonna have to heat it up here. 2 points thus far. There's 3. I haven't started the clock yet running, so this is gonna be some free time here. Now they start the clock. Griffith now with six points. There's 7, 8. Needs 2 more to catch Yebra. Gonna have to hit these last 2. And he'll finish with 9. Ryan Griffith out of San Antonio Reagan finishes with 9 points. He started out with that money ball rack as his first rack of balls. That's an interesting start. Next, Euless Trinity. This is Andrew Brown. Brown, another senior out here shooting. Yebra, remember, was a sophomore. And now as Andrew Brown gets ready to shoot from Euless Trinity. They need some rebounders to help him get the balls picked up. A couple of guys come out from Euless Trinity. And this is Andrew Brown. And away he goes. Hits the second shot. Three of 5 on the first rack. Brown now heating up. Misfires on that. Got that. 5 points, still 38 seconds left. He's better than halfway through. All of these are money shots. These are worth 2. Missed all of his money rack. 26 seconds. He's got 5 points thus far. Got that. There's 6. There's 7. Still 11 seconds to go. He's got time to get these shots off. Made 2, made 3, made 4. 4 of his last 5. And Ryan Griffith finishes with 11 points. Thus far, we've still got Antonio Aguilar from Harlingen leading the way with 17 points. 11 points apiece for Jose Yebra Jr. and now Andrew Brown. 9 points for Ryan Griffith. Final 2 shooters, they're saying, will come out of this. Josh Diaz now stands in from Edinburgh Vela. Diaz, another senior. And he'll have the third rack as his designated money ball. Which means all shots top of the key are worth 2 points each. Everything else worth 1. Josh Diaz from Edinburgh Vela. 1 minute on the clock and away he goes. Good start. Diaz, 2 of his first 3. 3 of his first 4. 3 off the first rack. 46 seconds on the clock. Plenty of time. Three of 5 on that rack. He's got 6 points. These are all worth 2. Two of 3. 3 of 4. 3 of 5. He's 3 of 5 on every rack. He's got 12 points. Still 17 seconds on the clock. Ten seconds on the clock as he makes it to the last rack. 14 points. He needs 3 more to catch Aguilar. There's 1, 2, 1 second to go. Won't get a shot off. Diaz finishes with 15. He's now in second place. Josh Diaz of Edinburgh Vela. Aguilar in first from Harlingen with 17. Diaz now moves into second place with 15. Andrew Brown and Jose Yebra Jr. with 11 apiece, and Ryan Griffith has 9. And now we'll see Jose Lubanos. Lubanos out of Uvalde. Lubanos, another sophomore. And Ubanos gets it started. Makes his first 3. That'll get your attention. 3 of 5 on rack 1. Made 3 more, or 2 more. He's got 5. These are all worth 2 each. He's got 8 points and counting. Up to 10. There's 12. That was all money balls right there. 11 seconds on the clock. Hit that. Needs this to tie for second place. And he did. Jose Lubanos joins Josh Diaz with 15 apiece for second place. Had to hit his last 2. Antonio Aguilar leads away with 17. And now you'll hear this crowd respond to Tyler Alvarez. Alvarez, a senior for the Falcons. And here goes Tyler Alvarez. Alvarez, 2 in his first rack. Hits 2 in a row. 3 in a row. 4 in a row. 4 of 5 on that rack. These are all worth 2 each. Alvarez heating up. Hit 3 money shots. He's got 12. $14. 1 more to tie for second place. Now he's looking for the lead. Alvarez needs 2 to match Antonio Aguilar. 8 seconds on the clock. Got that one. He's in second place alone. And he's tied for first. This is for the lead. Just missed. Antonio Aguilar with 17 points. Or check that, Tyler Alvarez with 17 points. And that means Tyler Alvarez and Antonio Aguilar will move on. 17 each, 15 points for Josh Diaz and Jose Lubanos. Jose Yebra and Andrew Brown with 11 each, and 9 points for Ryan Griffith. Here's your finalists, Antonio Aguilar and Tyler Alvarez. Aguilar hit 17 this first round. Aguilar will step to the court first. And this will decide the champion. Aguilar is ready.
2, 1, go!
Aguilar gets it started, hits his first, second, third, fourth. Aguilar, 4 of 5 in rack 1. Starts off with a hit here. Three of 5 on that rack. Aguilar with 7 points. These are all worth 2 each. Got that, and got that. 3 of 4. 13 points. Now 14. 20 seconds on the clock. 15 points for Antonio Aguilar. Just misses that. Hit that. There's 16 points. Matches his first round total. Got 18, 4 seconds on the clock, and he hits another. 19 points. Antonio Aguilar in the second round. Sets the tone right there in this 3-point shootout. Antonio Aguilar from Harlingen. Now, here comes Tyler Alvarez from Los Fresnos, and he'll be shooting here in this final round for the championship game, and the crowd makes a lot of noise for the favorite. Tyler Alvarez scored 17 points in his first round. Antonio Aguilar upped his ante by 2. Alvarez, 1 minute on the clock. Tyler in 3, 2, 1, and away we go. Alvarez hits just 1 in that first rack. Alvarez hits 1 there. He's got 2 points. Got that. That's worth 2. That's worth 2. That's worth 2. And 2 more. He's now at 12. 26 seconds to go. Got that. Needs this. Got it. He's got to make all 5 here. He's got 15. That'll be 16. 16 points for Tyler Alvarez, and that means Antonio Aguilar is your champion. Antonio Aguilar out of Harlingen with 19 points in the final round. They'll now hand out the trophy to Antonio Aguilar from Harlingen. Reminding you, we got the slam dunk competition coming up after this. Antonio Aguilar.
We're now ready for the award presentation for our 3-point champion. Our sponsor for the 3-point competition and the off-season sport performance. Representing them are John De La Fuente and Daniel Casanova. Coach Aguilar.
Still waiting for Antonio to make his way onto the center circle. to receive his award.
And the winner of the three-point competition, our tournament champions from Harlingen High School, Antonio Aguilar.
And Aguilar is crowned the three-point shooting champion. Hope you enjoyed this broadcast. We'll be back with the slam dunk competition after this.